Beginning of the secular New Year, like I said, we are called to walk with our mother, because our mothers are always there for us through and through. Our mothers have the divine duty and they never run away. They are always there for us. That's why today we celebrate Mary, the Mother of God. Nerius, or Nestorius, argued that Mary cannot be the Mother of God because Jesus Christ is divine. And the church in 431 through the Council of Ephesus declared that Mary, she is the Mother of God, Theotokos. Because Nestorius, him, they only believed that Jesus was divine, so it is Christokos. Now, why do we celebrate this feast? Because by our acceptance, Mary, that yes, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Mary was already honored by the angel when the angel Gabriel was sent to her that you are to conceive and bear a son. She said yes to the will of God. And by that yes, we all became children of God through her. And so, as our mother, she always intercedes for us. And in today's gospel, when this message was said to her, she said, she pondered everything in her heart. Pondering, aligning our will to the will of God. And that is the message for us. Aligning our will to the will of God. Before I respond to the woman, do I sit down and say, am I aligning my will to the will of God? Do I reflect? Am I doing this through Christ? Is this the will of the Father? Many are the times when we make wrong judgment, because most of the times we only think of our will, not the will of God. She pondered everything in her heart. Before we write of a brother, do we sit down and say, this decision I'm making, is it the will of God, or it is just my own will? Before I write off the commenter, do I say, is this the will of God? If it is. Before you make any decision, do you sit down and say, is this the will of God? She pondered everything. Do we ponder? Is this the results, or this result I've gotten, is this the will of God? Maybe I would have done much better. Is this the will of God? Maybe I put laziness. I was sleeping too much. So, my dear brothers, we are called to reflect, especially when we start this new year. May we walk with our mind. Example of true obedience. Example of true chaste life. How pure am I? How obedient am I to the will of God? You know, maybe the Valentine will bear with me. The Italians are very good when they respond to obedience. Do I say yes to the will of God? When you ask an Italian, let's do this. Vediamo un po'. Sì, ma, you know, most of the time they will put, okay, yes, but no, let me think about it, you know. How is your obedience? Is my obedience like that of the mother Mary? Yes to the will of God. Or is that of the Italian? No, però comunque, most of the time it is okay, but however, okay, nevertheless, but well, what kind of obedience do I have, even in my community, brother? What kind of obedience? Is that let me think about it? Okay, it's okay, but you know, according to Aristotle. No, first let me define the truth. You know how you know that you know. It's the perception and the no. Just to say yes or no. Mary said yes to the will of God, and through her we have become children of God, and we are called to be brother. This is what we hear in the second reading. In the second reading. When time had come, fully come, God sent forth his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem us who are under the law. And he became one of us. You know, when we look at Francis and his life, this is what we also get in the gospel. God has become one of us. He has become one of us. Now, in our Franciscan spirituality, this is where we see Francis. Of course, when we look at the manger, what kind of person it was he? That is he born in a 5-star hotel? What kind of people came to see him? The poor, the shepherds. And they are the ones who went out to spread the good news. Now, in our Franciscan spirituality, after the conversion of Francis, God was called Almighty, powerful, El Shaddai, El Shaddai, omnipresent, the unmoved. So powerful, unmovable, mover. And then Francis, when he saw the leper, he now brought Jesus, or brought God, to see him in the poor. That's the Franciscan spirituality. Seeing God in the poor. After his conversion, he was able to see that the God who is omnipotent, all powerful, omniscient, can be seen in a leper. He brings back God in our brother, in our sister, the one who is poor. Now I can see God in my brother. Now I can see God in the manger. Now I can see Christ in the very poor person in our community. We are challenged to be more like Jesus, selfless, simple, spiritually focused. We can see now Christ in the poor. May we be focused. Let us strive to be pure and holy, like our mother. And as we begin the new year, what habits are we going to stop during this new year? What habits are we going to continue? What habits are we going to start in this new year? Like I was saying, we are to sanctify the world. Let us give the glimpse of heaven. Let us give the foretaste of heaven. When we are able to see and identify Christ in my brother, when I start to see Christ in my sister, then we start seeing the good in all, especially the poor. We pray in a special way for peace in the world. We pray for peace in our nation. We pray for peace in our communities, where we'll be able to live as brothers and sisters without any distinction. I'm from this or I'm from there, I'm the Capuchin, I'm the Conventual or FM or whatever. Then peace will flow. It is now. When there is peace in our community, there will be peace in the college. When there is peace in the OFM, there will be peace everywhere. So the peace should start in our communities. Let us bury our differences. Let us bury our differences. When we start living as brothers and sisters, then there will be a new beginning. There will be a new year. New in everything. Like what St. Francis tells us. Up to now, my dear brothers and sisters, we have done nothing. Let us start anew.